If you've been trying to lose weight on a plant-based diet and you feel like you've stalled, hit a plateau, or you're hungry all the time, then today I'm going to show you a recipe that's going to solve all those problems. When you're in a fat loss phase of your journey and you are trying to get rid of that unwanted fat, you may try and restrict your calories way too low. This is counterproductive. You want to eat good volumes of food. You want to eat enough calories so you feel full and satisfied, but you don't want to go over your calories for the day. You don't want to get out of your calorie deficit. So how do you solve that problem? It's easy. You make meals that are low calorie density so you can eat bigger volumes of food, things that are going to stick to your ribs. This recipe I'm going to show you today does just that. I'm calling this my lentil chili bowl. It's going to have plenty of protein, fiber, and lots of volume so you will feel full and satisfied. And you know, willpower only gets you so far. You make meals that are high volume, low calorie density, have good amount of protein, you're going to feel full longer, and you're going to stick with it. And consistency is the key to fat loss, so stick around. I've got my stove on medium heat, and I'm going to start adding some veggies. Celery, carrots, onions, bell peppers. We're going to let these saute for about 5-6 minutes till they soften. Now you can already see we've got a good base here, a lot of bulk, a lot of veggies. This will let the stretch receptors in your stomach know you've got some food in there, that you're full. All right, these are looking good. They've softened up a bit. Now we're going to add some spices. So we've got salt, garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, coriander, parsley, smoked paprika, and a little chili powder. Add those all in, give it a little stir. Let those bloom a little bit. We're also going to add some garlic, little minced garlic. I use the jarred. I know some people don't like that, but it's just so much easier, but you can definitely just mince up your own if you'd like. My camera betrayed me again. Oh my gosh. It's been shutting off. I don't know why. I've got to get that fixed. All right, I added a can of lentils, a can of fire roasted tomatoes, and some tomato paste. I'm going to add some TVP, textured vegetable protein, which is my ground beef substitute. I'm going to add some water. Just want to cover everything. We're going to bring it to a boil. We're going to add in 1 not chicken bouillon cube because we just really want to ramp up the flavor. So give this a stir. Gonna add a little bit of nutritional yeast. That's gonna add flavor. All right, I'm gonna cover this, bring it to a boil, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for about 10 minutes just so all the flavors can marry. This is looking good. Now the final thing I do is I add in a cup of spinach. You could do kale. And a little bit of lemon juice. I like adding lemon juice to these kind of dishes. It just brightens up the flavor. And then we're going to turn the heat off and we're just going to let this sit for a few minutes. Let that spinach wilt, and then we're going to give it a taste. But doesn't this look hearty? Oh my gosh. Can't wait to dig in. Alrighty, here we go, finished product. It is hot. Can you see that steam? Yum. Alright, so this is a serving. This is the size you're going to eat for a serving. And this is so hot. Oh my goodness, that is so good. I love eating this way. Wonderful. Let's get to the macros. I've got them written down here. This recipe makes 4.5 servings. 1 serving is 288 calories, 1.8 grams of fat, 44 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein, and 14.4 grams of fiber. This is great. I love this. And then You could, if you wanted to, you could put this over rice. You could add broccoli. You could do whatever you want. Make it your own. You know, you can tweak it to however you would like. This freezes beautifully, and I will freeze half of it. And then you've got a go-to meal in your freezer. This is the best way to stay on track, is have things in your freezer that are low calorie. They've got good protein, good fiber. They're gonna fill you up and keep you consistent. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, please give it a like, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you've made it this far in the video, comment below with lentil chili bowl, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Be sure to check out all the resources I offer in the description box. Be sure to listen and or watch Joey and I on our podcast, Plant-Based Besties. We come out twice a month, and we're gonna have some great guests coming up, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer those for you. Or you can email me your questions. Either way is fine. That's at chewonvegan@gmail.com. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.